we're here. And we're here. Are you there? Tell me, are you there? No, I love my hair. I thought I'd done my hair, but... Okay. It's alright. Do you like my handprints? Right there. This is my gardening top that I thought I'd wear for the quiz, everybody, just for your enjoyment. For your enjoyment. Or... That music's a bit loud, isn't it? Let's turn the old scheming weasel down. Not off. Down. Not off. Down. Ladies and gentlemen, are you here? Who's here? Who have we got? Who's in the house? Come and talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? What's been going on? Has anybody seen my things on Facebook? If you aren't a friend of me on Facebook already, you should. Has anybody seen this? Look at this. Look at that. Not just that. Look at that. That's awesome. That is awesome. But this thing, look at this. I've been painting. No, I haven't. This is such an old top. And then I cut the arms off it to make it into a Rob Stanger. We call them Rob Stangers when they're just sort of, what are they? Vest top type things. It was a t-shirt, but it looks much better as a Rob Stanger. So it's just one of the things that I wear when I'm out and about doing stuff in the garden, doing various different things. How are you all doing? Emily, your chicken coop looked awesome. It looked fantastically awesome. Did you get it from an eBay shop, or did you get it just off some random on eBay? What was the what were the ins and outs of the eBayism going on? Ian and Elaine, hello. Who have you got with you? Guys, tell me who you've got. Who do you have on your teams? What is my favourite colour? Who have you got? Talk to me. I've got a bit of twiglet stuck in my tooth. Not good, is it? But who have we got? Who have we got? It was an eBay shop, so it wasn't just like a random thing. I wonder... Can you send me the link? Because we're thinking about getting chickens. So can you send me the link for it? Because it looked quite nice. It looked really good. Foxy ladies in the house. Carol, Claudia. Tell me who you've got, everybody. Let me know who you've got on your teams today. How are we all doing? Is anybody else as burnt as me? Look at this. That's burnt. That's burnt. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Wow, it's really weird in the... Yeah, look at that. Gee whiz. 2 days. I had one cycle ride for about an hour. Then yesterday, me and LJ went out for... It was quite a nice ride. We cycled from Telscombe Cliffs into Kemp Town, just along the undercliff, and then picked something up from Superdrug, literally stuck it in my bag, and then we cycled all the way back home. It was a nice ride. It was about 12 miles. But gee whiz. The sun... The sun, oh, it's hot, that's hot. My God, that's hot. Looks like someone with white paint on their hands. It was me. Pretty certain I can rep, yep, it was me. I just did that to myself. All afternoon assembling it, good. Well, at least it's up, that's very, very good, isn't it? Yes! Andy, Denise, and the two daughters, Kerry and Kaylee via Zoom. Are brilliant, mate. Don't think they may have been along before. I don't know if they have. It's a family-friendly quiz anyway. But it's all good. It's all good. No, Mick. No hills whatsoever. Good. Hi, Mick and Jenny as well. Good to see you. There is one hill. Telscombe Tie is a bit of a hill. But it's the only one you have to do up and then straight down. I haven't been on that bike for such a long time. The tyres are quite petrified. And so when going down the hill from down the Tie into Saltdean, I hit about 36 miles an hour, realised I didn't have a bin lid on, and just kind of went, ooh, and just held off for a bit. But anyway, it was great. It was good fun. Lovely to be out. Nice cycle ride, and it was nice that LJ was on her bike as well. A bike that I bought her some years hence for her birthday, which was really nice. It was all good. But anyway, how are we all doing? We have the Spoonettes in, we have Amazing, we have the Super Six, we have the Originals, and we have the Foxy Ladies and the Hound. Do we have any? Do we have any? Do we have any of the TARDIS boys? Are they here? is anyone else here? So this thing here, guys, look at this. See this little fancy gizmo? So what this is, there's a bit of metal in there on the pressure point at this point here, there, apparently, and it's to stop you suffering from hay fever. Some kind of Chinese Qi, it was called Qi thing, and there's a big bit of metal in there pushing down on my arm, and it stopped me. My nose has stopped running. Believe me, I'm not one for but I'm quite impressed. I mean, admittedly, it's later in the day now, but it had stopped me sneezing and blowing my nose from about 2 o'clock. Whenever it turned up, that's pretty bonkers. But anyway, there you go. It's called Qi. See it? Can you see it? There you go. Qi. And it's just it's pushing right in there, and it's not painful, but it is just, there's a constant pressure there. It's not a point. It's like a rounded nub, but it's just odd, and it's stopped. Anyway, doesn't matter. How are we doing? Where are the Tireless boys? I didn't see the Thai goat, Mick and Jenny. I did not. I didn't see any Thai goats whatsoever. So how many have you got in your teams, guys? Andy and the Spoonettes have told me. I believe Jenny and Mick have the two of them. Emily, who have you got? Ian, is it you? And Elaine, did you have any others remoted in? What else is going on? Welcome to Kerry and Kaylee, and Andy and Denise as well. Good to have you here. And who else do we have? Carol, what else? Who else have you got with you? Just let me know so I know what is going on. And it is nice to have you all here. It's been warm outside. Did anybody get the chance to go out, or were you working, or how was it working? Tell you what, let's turn that music off, shall we? Let's get rid of that. Enough of that. Go away. Somebody's touched my chest inappropriately. Incorrect is the correct way of saying that. So we have Amaze Super 6. The originals are Spoonettes. Foxy Ladies and the Hound. Bella Flex, Paul and Carol. We're going to turn up, but I don't know if they are here. If they are here, they will drop in, I am sure. But let us crack on, ladies and gentlemen. So it's almost 7 o'clock. Can anybody corroborate for me just a little bit of news before we start? So apparently B&Q is supposed to be opening. Can anybody confirm or deny that the New Haven B&Q is going to be open? I mean, could you imagine it? Can you imagine it? The B&Q open. We can all go in there and buy all that, what's it called? Compost? Slap the bag. Yeah. Plant apple seeds to make apples in 100 years. It'd be brilliant. It'd be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. Bella Flex in their house. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you're now in for a run for your money. A run for your money. Great. So we have 2, 4, 6 teams playing properly, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently so. Andy, what does that mean? New Haven B&Q open, is that what you mean? They don't have anything useful like paint. That would be useful. I don't want paint, though. What do I want? I don't know what I want. I just want to go. I just want to go and legitimately be able to go somewhere and just do something. I would like to do that. That's what I'm doing. But we are. Take the money and run. Yes, absolutely. Take the money and run. Woody Allen film. Good guy. Well, that's debatable, I suppose. But hey, let's not get into it. Evening. Ryan is here. Ryan, I'm assuming that you are on the Super 6 team. Is this correct? Emily. Oh, look at that. Look how nice Paul and Carol from Bella Flex are. Just saying it's so lovely to be here. With such esteemed companions. Very nice. Okay, guys, I think we're almost all here. Let's go. Let's have a look at your picture round, shall we? I've got it here ready for you. Bang. Logos. So these are famous brands or logos of pretty well-known companies or products or anything really. I don't think you'll have too much trouble, but you might with a couple, ladies and gentlemen. So these are logos for you. I don't think you're going to have too much trouble with those. I think you're going to be okay. Maybe 5 of them might give you a little jip. But whilst you're just looking at those, take a picture if you can. Take a picture if you can. Take a screenshot. Do whatever you need to do. But let me tell you what you've got tonight. First round is history, ladies and gentlemen. The first round is history. Swiftly followed by film, which tonight is going to be famous movies. And then your next 10 question round is going to be entertainment. So 10 questions on TV and film from across the globe. And then the music round, ladies and gentlemen. Famous songs. 10 famous songs. As per usual, name and artist. The film round this week, I'll just let you know, I want the name of the film and I want the actor. So it's film and actor. No years to worry about, everybody. It's just film and actor. Then you have your potluck round. And obviously you have your picture round, which you are gazing upon right now. I considered having a bite of that piece of food stuff that I have still there waiting. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until we go out. Because at 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, in 1 hour's time, pretty much, we're going to go out. We're going to have a 5-minute break. And we're going to clap the NHS and the key workers and everybody else. As per usual. So let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring you back to my brilliant t-shirt. Here we go. Good to have you here. I want 8 bags of multi-finish plaster. Okay, mate, if I can get some, I'll get some. Get some! All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 1, history. Prick up your ears because we're going to start quizzing. Are you ready? Question number 1. What was the name of the prison in Paris stormed by the crowds on the 14th of July, 1789? What was the name of the prison in Paris stormed by the crowds on the 14th of July, 1789? What is the name of that prison? I'm going to have to do something with that hair. And unfortunately, the only thing I have to damp it down with is this cider. So let's just see if that is going to work. Yeah, that's okay. That's good. A multi-useful liquid. Very good. Very good. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 2, I should say. Question number 1 again. What was the name of the prison in Paris stormed by the crowd, the public, on the 14th of July, 1789? The beer brewing is going very well, Mick. There's another one down here now. So I've got a copper hoppy bitter. So I've got a bitter, proper bitter. And the Mandarin Cerveza, I checked it. There's 1 week left to go. But I took some off the barrel yesterday. And it's pretty good. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, you're going to have to do a drive-by tasting, guys. From the 1st of May, you can come by, and you can get a pint or a litre of my lager if you want. Just let me know you're coming. Question number 2. What poison-carrying implement was used to assassinate Bulgarian dissident Georgy Markov on the Waterloo Bridge in London, September 1978? Remember, this is history. What poison-carrying implement was used to assassinate Bulgarian dissident Georgy Markov on the Waterloo Bridge in London on September in 1978? So what was the implement that carried the poison? You tell me. My old man's used to taste like old socks. Well, was still boozy though, wasn't it, Mick? Still boozy. Question number 3. Question number 3. What Portuguese explorer became the first to sail around the Cape of Good Hope in 1479? So what Portuguese explorer became the first explorer to sail around the Cape of Good Hope in 79. It was actually 1497. Sorry, 1497. What Portuguese explorer became the first explorer to sail around the Cape of Good Hope in 1497? I don't know many Portuguese explorers. I only know this one. Those of you who don't know, this thing I have on my arm is a metal nubbin there that's pushing in on a pressure point to stop me from having my nose running for hay fever. Japanese. That's what it is. Number 4, ladies and gentlemen. It's working really well. I'm not a believer in this kind of thing. Paul will attend to that, but I am not. Number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Previously only available in selected universities and high schools, in what year was Facebook opened to everyone of at least 13 years old and with a valid email address? So when was Facebook opened to anybody over 13 with an email address? What year? I will give you... one year either way. 1 year either way is what I will give you. And that's all I'm going to give you. 1 year either way. Has anybody been seeing the satellites or the shooting stars that have been going on recently? Let us know in the comments. And also, just any other news, any news at all, because we are bereft of news at the minute, bereft of interest. So please, help us, provide us with some succour. Number 5, ladies and gentlemen, what English king was crowned on Christmas Day in 1066? What English king was crowned on Christmas Day in 1066, ladies and gentlemen? Who was it? You know who it was. You definitely have heard of this person. Number 6. History question number 6. What was the name of the 2005 storm and hurricane that heavily damaged the American city of New Orleans? Question number 6. What was the name given to the 2005 storm and hurricane that heavily damaged the city of New Orleans? What was that storm? I think we all know it as hurricane, really. But what was it? What was that storm called? They all get given a name, ladies and gentlemen. They all get given a name. Number 7, ladies and gentlemen. Number 7. Question number 7. What American president was nicknamed Old Hickory? What American president was nicknamed Old Hickory? If you know, you know. If you don't know, it's one of the ones that you've heard of. There's a clue in the clue I just gave you. Number 8. Number 8, ladies and gentlemen. And don't worry. I know you want some time to confer and debate, but that will come. That will come. Question number 8. Listen to these names. Amongst others, what made Laika, Belka, Strelka, Chanushka and Veterok famous in the early 1960s? So amongst others, what made Laika, Belka, Strelka, Chanushka and Veterok famous in the early 1960s? What were they? Who were they? Who were they? What were they? Laika, Belka, Strelka, Chanushka and Veterok. Who or what were they? And what made them famous in the early 60s? Ladies and gentlemen. Has anybody been watching Better Call Saul? My hair is doing its very best. If you were watching Breaking Bad, the first couple of series of Better Call Saul were a bit meh. But it's now on the 5th series. The 5th series was just finished. It's very good. It's very good. Is it as good as as Breaking Bad? Maybe. But it's still very good. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Number 9, ladies and gentlemen. History, number 9. What day of the week was deemed black in the October 1987 stock market crash? So what day of the week was deemed black in the October 1987 stock market crash? What day was it? What day of the week was it? I'm sure you all know. Like the grey stripes. Nah. That was a minute ago. Yes. Not sure. Please explain, Ian. Number 10. Number 10. It's a shame I can't see the live chat popping up. I should have it so it does a little sort of beep boop. I'm sure there's a way I can make it do that. I could just do it myself. Beep boop. Number 10. In what decade... Well, this is a great question. In what decade was Ireland divided into Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland? That's as simple as that. In what decade was Ireland divided into Northern Ireland and Southern... I shouldn't really do... into Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland. What decade, ladies and gentlemen? And I'll give you one decade. I won't. Obviously, I won't. You have to get the decade exactly right. Otherwise, that would be too easy. I'll give you those questions again because that's what we do here. That's what we do. Number 1, again, ladies and gentlemen. What was the name of the prison in Paris stormed by the public on the 14th of July, 1789? Number 2. What poison-carrying implement was used to assassinate Bulgarian dissident Georgy Markov on Waterloo Bridge in London on September 1978? Number 3. What Portuguese explorer became the first to sail around the Cape of Good Hope in 1497? Number 4, previously only available to university students, what year did Facebook go public, if you like, for anyone who was over 13 that had an email address? So what year did Facebook go public? And I will give you 1 year either way for that one. Number 5, what English king was crowned on Christmas Day in 1066? What English king was crowned Christmas Day 1066? 1066. Who could it be? Number 6. What was the name of the 2005 storm? We know it usually as a hurricane that heavily damaged the city of New Orleans in the United States. Number 7. What American president was nicknamed Old Hickory? What American president was nicknamed Old Hickory? It's one you've heard of. It's not like a really obscure one. Number 8. Amongst others, what made Laika, Belka, Strelka, Chernuska and Veterok famous in the early 1960s? Number 9. Which day of the week was deemed black in the stock market crash in 1987? And number 10. In what decade was Ireland divided into Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland? What decade did that happen? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And whilst you ponder, I will give you your pictures again so you can have additional picture looks. There you go. There are your pictures. I'm totally not eating that sandwich. As I said, I only Depends, you know, maybe five. Five might give you trouble. Maybe more. It depends, you know. You either know it or you don't know it. That's what they say. That's what they say about Popmaster. All right, couple more seconds on those, ladies and gentlemen. And then we are going to mark the history. The first round, which is historical questioneering. Okay, here we go. How do you think you've done? Do you mean these are like the grey stripes? It was me. I remember doing it. It was. Can't remember when it was. It's ages ago. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The answers to the history round. Number one. The name of the prison stormed by the public in Paris, 1789, was the Bastille. It was the Bastille. Number two. The implement, the item that was used to assassinate Georgy Markov on the Waterloo Bridge in the 70s was an umbrella. It was a poison-tipped umbrella. Number three, what Portuguese explorer was the first explorer to sail around the Cape of Good Hope? It was Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama. I bet you Stephen would have got that right. Has anybody heard from the Skylarks at all? Can anybody get in contact with the Skylarks? In fact, I might be able to get into contact with somebody from the Skylarks. I will find out. Number three. +1. Number four. In what year did Facebook open its doors to anyone over the age of 13 with an email address? It was 2006. 2006. So you can have 1 year either way. Number five, what English king was crowned Christmas Day 1066? William the Conqueror. It was William the Conqueror. Number six, what was the name of the storm in 2005 that decimated New Orleans? It was Katrina. It was Storm Katrina or Hurricane Katrina. Katrina. Number seven. What American president, that was a silent 7. What American president was nicknamed Old Hickory? It was Jackson. It was Andrew Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Jackson. Number 8. Amongst others, what made Leica, Belka, Strelka, Chernuska and Veterok famous in the early 60s? They were Soviet space dogs. They were all dogs that the Soviet Union fucked off into space. Number 9. Which day of the week was deemed black in the stock market crash in the 80s? It was Black Monday. Black Monday. And number 10. What decade was Ireland divided into Southern Ireland and Northern Ireland? It was 1921. So it was 1920s, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you those again. Number 1, Bastille. Number 2, Umbrella. Number 3, Vasco da Gama. Number 4, 2006. You can have 1 year either way. Number 5, William the Conqueror. Number 6, Katrina. Number 7, Andrew Jackson. Number 8, they were Soviet space dogs. Number 9, Black Monday. So Monday. And number 10 was 20s, the 1920s. Throw me some scores, would you please? And I promise to have the thing set up correctly. It is all set up. I checked it earlier on. 6 for the originals. Well done. 7 for Bellaflex. Well done. 9 for the Super 6. Are they using Google? Probably not. Well done. 7 for the Spoonettes. I didn't see that because it wasn't a number. Well done. And 6 for the... I got 6 for the originals. Indeed. 6, 7, 7. And Carol and the Foxies with 8. And we're just waiting for Ian and Elaine at Amaze Who else have you got with you, guys? Anybody else? I don't doubt you, Emily. I do not doubt you. Never. 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 Ian, what do we got? It's already there. 6. Super duper. Somebody could have told me it was already there. So very close, guys. First round. All within a couple of points, 3 points of each other. Very, very good. Now we move on to the film round. Famous films, these, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers. Famous films. And I want the name of the film, please. And I want the name of the actor that says the line. These are a little bit... Some of them are regular. Some of them aren't. We shall see. Here we go. You didn't get the Facebook one, so you got every other question correct. Well, very good. Clever you. Very good. Very, very good. You all did very well. 6 and above is superb for everybody. Here we go, the film round, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 1. Still got the old jellyfish light. I think it's working well. I'm quite happy with my setup. As agricultural as it might be, it doesn't make any difference to me. I'm enjoying myself. Yep. Yep. Emily says yep. Okay, film round. Number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here are the quotes. Name of the film, please, and the actor. Number 1. Please tell the Privy Seal that I'm sealed in the Privy, and I can only deal with one shit at a time. Please tell the Privy Seal that I'm sealed in the Privy, and I can only deal with one shit at a time. It's a classic line. That will be quizzed if we're all not wiped out. That will be quizzed in, 2120. 2120. That would mean that this is like 1920. This will be quizzed in like next year. Number 2. Film quote number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Another classic. Goes like this. What is it you want, Mary? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and I'll pull it right down. That's the moon. That's no moon. Don't worry about that bit. What is it you want, Mary? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and I'll pull it right down. What film is that from, ladies and gentlemen? Wholesome. Wholesome Christmas love. Wholesome Christmas love, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit of a clue there for you. See how these clues are? You gotta be eel-like. Number 3. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen. I quite like it. It's like being on a stage here in this little room. It's like you're in a little studio, a little crap studio. It costs like £4. It's great though. I like it. Number 3. Number 3, the line goes like this. Cinderella story. Out of nowhere, former greenscalp keeper now about to become the Masters champion. It looks like a mirror. It's in the hole! It's in the hole! It's in the hole! That's the line, ladies and gentlemen. Cinderella story. Out of nowhere. A former greenskeeper now about to become the Masters Championship. It looks like a miracle. It's in the hole! It's in the hole! It's in the hole. I haven't seen that film in years. And I need to see it. Very good. I would have a guess it's about golf. Number 4, ladies and gentlemen. No clues for this one. It's too darn easy. Name of the film and the name of the actor, please. This should be an easy double point. Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me, aren't you? Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me, aren't you? What film could that possibly be from? Ladies and gentlemen. Name of the film, please, and the actor. Always film and actor. Actor. Which also means male or female. I think that's the way these things go now. Number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant. Classic line. Here we go. Number 5 goes like this. Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball. Nailed on now. I've got that nailed on because I watched it. Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball. Which one is it, ladies and gentlemen? Comme ci, comme ça. Je ne sais pas. Comme ci, comme ça. Which one is it? It's one or the other. It's actually not. It's just one of them. It's just one. Number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Another nice, easy 2 points for you. Hopefully, the line is simply this. Get to the chopper! Oh, God, I tell you, you gotta enjoy yourself. Gotta enjoy yourself. What you got? You are correct, Mick. They are only easy if you have seen the films. You are right. They are only easy if you've seen the films. Hopefully you can get to the chopper. Get to the chopper is what he says. Number 7. 7. Number 7 goes like this. My name is Lester Burnham. This is my neighborhood. This is my street. This is my life. I'm 42 years old. In less than a year, I'll be dead. Of course, I don't know that yet. And in a way, I'm dead already. What a nice one for number 7, ladies and gentlemen. What a nice one. I give away the character there, and I try my best impression. My name is Lester Burnham. This is my neighborhood. This is my street. This is my life. I'm 42 years old. In less than a year, I'll be dead. Of course, I don't know that yet. And in a way, I'm dead already. That's happy, happy. Number 8, ladies and gentlemen. Number 8, classic. Imagine the rain coming down. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships off fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watch sea beams glitter in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain. Time to die. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watch sea beams glitter in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain. Time to die. Got me a little bit, that one. Got me a little bit. Right here. Number 9, ladies and gentlemen. Number 9, a more recent film. And the line goes like this. Imagine 2 girls walking up a stairs. And one of them says, I'm just 1 stomach flu away from my goal weight. That's all you get. But listen carefully. I'm just 1 stomach flu away from my goal weight. What film, ladies and gentlemen? What film? Recent in as much as the last 15 years, I think. I'm just one stomach flu away from my goal weight. It's a funny line. And fairly, dare I say it, apt. And number 10. Now here's one. You know this film, ladies and gentlemen. But do you know the actor? Our pet bird has just joined us. His name is Steven Seagull. Very good, mate. Do you know the actor? Number 10. He says this. Here are your names. Mr. Brown, Mr. White, Mr. Blonde, Mr. Blue, Mr. Orange, and Mr. Pink. But who is the actor, ladies and gentlemen, who plays Joe Cabot in that film? Who plays Joe in that film? Here are your names. Mr. Brown, Mr. White, Mr. Blonde, Mr. Blue, Mr. Orange, and Mr. Pink. But what is the name of the actor, ladies and gentlemen, who plays the head of that particular gang, Joe? I'll give you those again. Number 1, please tell the Privy Seal that I'm sealed in the privy and I can only deal with one shit at a time. Number 2, what is it you want, Mary? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and I'll bring it right down to you. Number 3, Cinderella story out of nowhere. Former groundskeeper now about to become the Masters champion. It looks like a miracle. It's in the hole! It's in the hole! Number 4, Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me, aren't you? Number 5, are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball. Number 6, get to the chopper! Number 7, my name is Lester Burnham. This is my neighborhood. This is my street. This is my life. I'm 42 years old. In less than a year, I'll be dead. Of course, I don't know it that yet. And in a way, I'm dead already. Number 8, I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships off fire off the shoulder of Orion. I've watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate. All of these moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain. Time to die. Number 9, I'm just one stomach flu away from my goal weight. And number 10, here are your names. Mr. Brown, Mr. White, Mr. Blonde, Mr. Blue, Mr. Orange, and Mr. Pink. They are your 10 film quotes this week, ladies and gentlemen. Something a little bit different, hopefully. Some interesting new ones. Can see the Chronicles of Amber. Yes! Oh, Andy, that's a very good... See what Andy's done there? He's picked out... Where is it? Where is it? It's down here somewhere, isn't it? It's there. How have you picked that out? It's over here. Oh, it's there. There is actually... This is the proper one. This is the real one, Andy. The Great Book of Amber. So that has the original 5 and the extra 5 as well. You can't... I don't even think you can buy this anymore. If you want to borrow it, you can borrow it. It's a big book. Yes, so that is why I'm called Logris. Right, let me put your pictures up again. Andy, I'm very impressed with that. I'm also slightly aroused. Right, let's put you back here. There you go. Pictures for you. Just a little picture. A little bit of logo for you. I won't take a bite of this sandwich. I think you've got these. I'm now reducing my difficulty level here to like 3. Maybe 3. Between 5 and 3 now, I'm believing. That's what I'm believing. Right, let's bring you back and we will mark the films, ladies and gentlemen. And then we can get the entertainment done. And then we'll have our break, a 5-minute break for the NHS. and other people doing some amazing things. Plenty of books over here, Andy, if you want to borrow them. Loads. I do recommend the, what are they called? Hyperion? Where are they? The Dan Simmons books, Hyperion, and The Rise of Hyperion, or The Fall of Hyperion, and then Endymion and The Fall of Endymion, whichever one is the opposite way around. Exceptional books. First one's based on the Canterbury Tales. Very good. No, it's not very sci-fi. Right, here we go. The answers to the film round, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Number one. Please tell the Privy Seal that I'm sealed in the Privy. That is from the brilliant film that I still haven't seen from the last couple of years, Darkest Hour, where Gary Oldman plays Churchill, is what he did. Oh, he made the most chili. Oh, that's very good. We made like fake fish and chips yesterday with banana blossom wrapped in like those seaweed things that you make sushi out of, and then fried in breadcrumbs. It was actually really nice with chips and peas. It was very nice. Number two. What does it want? Do you want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and I'll pull it down. That is brilliant film. You must have all seen it. It's a Wonderful Life. Christmas classic. It's a Wonderful Life. And it was James Stewart. James Stewart plays the character of George Bailey. Number three. Cinderella Story Out of Nowhere. Did anybody get this? Former greenskeeper. It looks like a miracle. It's in the hole. It's a brilliant film. It's up there somewhere. It really is. And it was Caddyshack. Caddyshack, Bill Murray. Caddyshack, Bill Murray. If you haven't seen that film, watch it. It's real good. Proper humour. 40 years old now. That's bonkers. At number four, Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. You know what that is. It is The Graduate. The Graduate, and it was Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman who said the line. Number five, the baseball one. Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball. Which one was it? It was A League of Their Own. And it is Tom Hanks. A League of Their Own and Tom Hanks who says the line. Number six, Get to the Chopper. Classic 80s film Predator. Predator. And it is Arnold Schwarzenegger who says the line. Number seven. Did anybody get this right? I'm sure you would. The character Lester Burnham, I'll Be Dead. Of course, I don't know that yet. This is my neighborhood. This is my street. It is the film, Academy Award-winning film, American Beauty. And it was Kevin Spacey who said the line. Kevin Spacey played Lester Burnham. Number eight. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. All Those Moments Will Be Lost in Time is the brilliant Rutger Hauer in Blade Runner, the original Blade Runner. Rutger Hauer and Blade Runner. Number nine, I'm just one stomach flu away from my goal weight, is The Devil Wears Prada. I've not seen this. I think I've started to see it and I've not finished it. I think it's actually probably worth a watch. I'm going to try and catch it. The Devil Wears Prada, and it is Emily Blunt who says that line. She plays the character called Emily in it. And it is her who says it. And number 10, and it is from Reservoir Dogs, as you all well know. But who plays the big bold boss man? It is a fairly well-known American actor called Lawrence Tierney. Lawrence Tierney, who says, here are your names, and gives out the names. And it is Reservoir Dogs. I'll do those again for you. Number 1, Darkest Hour, Gary Oldman. Number 2, It's a Wonderful Life, James Stewart. Number 3, Caddyshack, Bill Murray. Number 4, The Graduate, Dustin Hoffman. Number 5, A League of Their Own, Tom Hanks. Number 6, Predator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Number 7, American Beauty, Kevin Spacey. Number 8, Blade Runner, Rutger Hauer. Pardon me. Number 9, The Devil Wears Prada, Emily Blunt. And number 10 is Reservoir Dogs and Lawrence Tierney. Lawrence Tierney. How many points did we get, ladies and gentlemen? How many did we get? 17 for the Spoonettes is suffering succotash. That's a very good score. 9 for Ian. Ian, is it just you and Elaine this week? Have you got anybody else via WhatsApp or anywhere else? 15 for Bella Flex. Nicely done. Very good. A poor 5, but that's all right, Mick. The point is that you're here. A poor 5 is all right. 19. Super 6 is saying 19. Not sure yet, guys. I mean, come on. Really? Really? 19. Would have been 6. Ah, the kids got you. Very good. 19 for the Foxy ladies as well. A very good. 2 dubious scores there, but I believe you. I believe you down to my core. I believe you with all my heart. Well, I remember doing that, but I just remember having white paint. Can you remember it, Paul? Were you with me? And I just went just to get the paint off my hands. Anyway, I've kept this forever. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Very close now. Got a film buff with us. Very good. Who is the film buff, Carol? Let me know. So we have some interesting scores now, guys. If you're in the 20s, you're at the top. If you're in the tweenies, you're in the middle and bottom area of the lower end of the scale. But that's okay. There's plenty more to come. We have a lot of music and we have entertainment and we have all of the pictures. And talking of entertainment, that is where we're going to go. I'm going to put the Chronicles of Amber back. I think this is now due another read. I think Lockdown is saying, give me another read. I'm pretty certain. If you can see down there as well, there's just like all of the Philip K. Dick books, and there's a big sci-fi section. I'm a bit of a geek, and I sort of compartmentalize. Warsize test your source. Number 1, ladies and gentlemen, entertainment. Here we go. Let's just move on to entertainment. Entertainment. Oh, I've themed this very well. You're going to like this. That was me putting me. Number 1. Who played the President of the United States in the 1964 film Dr. Strangelove? Who played the President of the United States in the 1964 film Dr. Strangelove? Can you guess what all these questions are going to be about? Oh, can you imagine? No, it's not going to be. It's not going to be. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen. We come along for the wine, but missing the bar. Very good. Oh, it's James the Hound. Of course it is. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen. In entertainment, Nancy Cartwright is an American actress best known as the voice of which Simpsons character? Nancy Cartwright is an American actress, but she is best known as the voice of which Simpsons character? So yes, if I didn't get that over, this is a anti-hay fever device. I kind of like it because it has some kind of weird, I don't know, it just feels a bit Mad Maxy when you got this on. I don't know why, it really shouldn't, but that's what it is. Where is it? That's what she said. Kuchi. And you sort of stick it there, right there, on that where that fold is there. And apparently that's the pressure point. And so that's doing that right now. And I tell you what, my nose, I was blowing my nose. I have tissue. I even have tissue here. I was blowing my nose all day. And it's gone. Admittedly, it's the evening now. Shut up, Alan. Right, number 9, plus 1 minus 7. Number 3, what is the first name of Kate Winslet's character in the film Titanic? What is the name of Kate Winslet's character in the film Titanic? What is she called? By that I mean, what is her first name? You tell me. I know, I'm missing the bar as well. I wonder what they're going to do with that, with the opening of cafes, restaurants and pubs. Nightclubs, I've got no chance. 0. Nightclubs are just going to go out of business. They're just going to go... It's a real odd situation, isn't it? What are all these dickheads going to do? Number 4. Question number 4. In what animated film... I should be in charge. I should be in charge. What animated film... In what animated film series does Steve Carell play the role of Gru? In what animated film series does Steve Carell play the role of Gru? I don't think I've seen any of these films. Please tell me if they're worth watching. I don't know if they are. I imagine they probably are. Is it like a Disney Pixar kind of thing? Number 5, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great question. Number 5. What is the name to the follow-up series to the brilliant Porridge? Starred Ronnie Barker. So what is the name of the follow-up to Porridge that starred Ronnie Barker? Lurdens and Trumps. This next question is another great question. I think this is my favourite question. Number 6. Let's move straight onto it. I'm looking at the time. I'm aware of how long we have. We've got 15 minutes before we have the claps. Number 6. In the Lone Ranger. In the Lone Ranger, what was Tonto's horse called? Huh? In the Lone Ranger, what was Tonto's horse called? So not the Lone Ranger's horse. Tonto's horse. Gave you a clue there with my duck beak. So in the Lone Ranger, what was the name of Tonto's horse? That's a great question. Ah, really? So Despicable Me's are worth a watch. Okay. I will check them out. I think LJ's seen them, possibly. I don't know. Something that popped up, somebody was talking about it before. WALL-E, I think. That film, WALL-E, that was a really good film. I thought it was real good. I'm terrible with films. I get any film, TV program, it can even be Blue Peter or something, and something happens and there's a tiny bit of emotion. I'm on the couch just like that. And LJ takes pictures of me and puts it on the internet. Number 7, ladies and gentlemen. Number 7. Number 7. First aired in 2013. First aired in 2013. What British TV crime drama is set in a fictional Dorset town and stars David Tennant and Olivia Colman? What British TV drama first aired in 2013 is set in a fictional Dorset town starring David Tennant and Olivia Colman? WALL-E is very good, isn't it? It's a great film. But all those films, any film, it can be anything. I'm sure there are parts of RoboCop where I cry. It doesn't matter. Any piece of heightened emotion, I'm gone. I am lost. Number 8, ladies and gentlemen. Entertainment. What G for golf is... See, you don't usually get this in entertainment, isn't it? Whoa, everybody's like, what? What G? What G? This isn't food and drink. What G for golf is used to describe the coloured filters used on stage lighting? I thought I'd gone. I hadn't. I was still there. What G is used to describe the coloured filters used in stage lighting, both in theatre and TV and film? Number 9. In the film series Finding Nemo, what type of fish is a Nemo? In the film series Finding Nemo, what type of fish is Nemo? Nemo. What type of fish is Nemo in a Finding Nemo? And lastly, number 10. Who played the President of the United States in the 1996 film Mars Attacks? You see what I did? Who plays the President of the United States of America in the 1996 film Mars Attacks? That warranted a pop. I'll go through those again for you quickly, guys. Number 1. Who played the President of the United States in the 1964 film Doctor Strangelove? Accelerometer. Number 2. Wait a minute. Number 2. Nancy Cartwright is an American actress best known for the voice of which Simpsons character? Number 3. What is the first name of Kate Winslet's character in Titanic? Number 4. In what animated film series does Steve Carell play the role of Gru? Number 5. What is the name of the follow-up series to Porridge, starring Ronnie Barker? Number 6. In The Lone Ranger, what was Tonto's horse called? Number 7. What British TV crime drama is set in a fictional Dorset town and stars David Tennant and Olivia Colman? Number 8. What G is used to describe the coloured filters used on stage lighting in TV, film and theatre? Number 9. In the film series Finding Nemo, what type of fish is Nemo? And number 10. Who played the President of the United States of America in the 1996 film Mars Attacks? I haven't seen that in ages either. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There are your film entertainment questions. Let us give you a quick squiz. Green Ma makes me cry, mate. Makes me do all of those things. I'm with you there, mate. But it definitely makes me cry. Makes me cry like a big baby. Because I'm a big baby. Okay, there's your pictures. I'll give you 30 seconds. I'm going to recharge my glass. Who's just opened a can? I'll recharge my glass. I think you're all right with the pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you should be okay. It's still light outside. Quite nice, isn't it? Okay, let's get you back. We'll do the answers. I don't need to push that yet. Right, let's do this. Do this. Do that. Do this again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The answers to entertainment. Number 1. Who played the President of the United States in Doctor Strangelove? Peter Sellers. Number 2. Nancy Cartwright is best known for which Simpsons character? Bart Simpson. She is best known for Bart Simpson. She plays Bart Worcestershire Simpson. Number 3. What is the first name of Kate Winslet's character in Titanic? Her first name is Rose. Rose. Is she called something like Rose Bucket or Rose Buckwater? Number 4. In what animated film series does Steve Carell play the role of Gru? It is Despicable Me. That's the one with the little yellow dudes. Minions. My little sister loves it. And when I say little sister, she's, I don't know, 34. I don't know. How old am I? She's not that old. I'm only 42. How old am I? Number 5. What is the name of the follow-up series to Porridge? It is Going Straight. Only one series of it. There was only one series, but it was Going Straight. It was still funny. Had Ronnie Barker in it. Number 6. In The Lone Ranger, what was Tonto's horse called? Tonto's horse was called Scout. Scout. Number 7. What? The British TV crime drama set in the fictional Dorset town. The fictional Dorset town, starring David Tennant and Olivia Colman, is Broadchurch. Number 8. What G is used to describe the coloured filters used on stage for stage lighting, go in front of the normal white lights? They are called gels. Gel or gels. Number 9. In the film series Finding Nemo, what type of fish is Nemo? A clownfish. He is a clownfish. And number 10, who plays the President of the United States? Who plays POTUS in the 1996 film Mars Attacks? I'd forgotten, but it's Jack Nicholson. It is Jack Nicholson, ladies and gentlemen. I'll do those again. Number 1, Peter Sellers. Number 2, Bart Simpson. Number 3, Rose. Number 4, Despicable Me. Number 5, Going Straight. Number 6, Scout. Number 7, Broadchurch. Number 8, Gels. Number 9, Clownfish. 10, Jack Nicholson. Throw me your scores like Rose didn't throw Jack a bone. What do we get, ladies and gentlemen? 8. 10 for Bellaflex. 10 on entertainment is not too shabby. Spoonet's got 8, which is not too shabby. Amaze got 6, which is not too shabby. Foxy Lady's got 10, which is not too shabby. Original's got 6, not too shabby. And the Super 6, what are they going to make up? What do you think they're going to say? 9. Just waiting for the typing to come through. 9. Well done, everybody. High scores for all on that round. Okay, so we're going to do the music in a second. Old Flex? Old. Why are you saying old? I can't remember what we were talking about. Old. Oh, yeah. My sister and how old I am. 42. Old, you're right. So all we have left, ladies and gentlemen, is music and the potluck, which we will do. But we're going to have a little break now. I'm going to put the picture round up for you. You can have a couple of minutes. Don't forget, in approximately 3 minutes... No, Emily, that is not what I was trying to do. Now you've said that, I'll stop. So you have about 3 minutes to do what you're doing, and then we're all going to go outside and have a little clap. We're going to have a little clap for the NHS and the key workers and everything else. I'll put the music on. I'll put the picture round back up for you. I'm going to go have a little wee, tidy up a bit of this stuff, and then I'll be back at about 2 minutes past 8. Okay, so you've got 5 minutes, guys. You can have so about 2 minutes past 8. Please come back quite promptly, because then we can get on and we'll carry on. I'll put the music on. You can have... Yes, you can. If you want to sing that. I mean, I'll sing that. What is that? The old You'll Never Walk Alone. Very nice, Mick. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Pictures up. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'll see you outside for the clapping. Oh, it's boiling in here. Oh, it's boiling in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. It's boiling hot in the studio. I tell you what, it's bloody roasted. It's roasted. Guys, so how did you do? Are you all back? Are we all back? Are we all ready? I gave you 1 extra minute. Is what I did. Right, so when we are back, hopefully, just move the microphone there, guys. Are we all back? Is everybody back? Give me a holler if you're here. Give me a holler. Let me get rid of the music. Let's get ready for the real music round, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're going to do. The real music round. Is everybody back? Let me just make sure everybody's back, please. That was great for me, guys. That was the best clapping. They're still going on, to be honest. But it was still the best clapping, 2 minutes, perpetual clappage that I've ever witnessed. That I've ever witnessed in my life. That's the best clapping I've ever seen. And it's also the second best I've ever heard. The best was at the Sherman Theatre in 1960. No, it wasn't. But it was good. It was very good. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Are we all back? Come on. Come on. Are you here? Are you with me, my family? I've given you plenty times. I had a little toilet break. You had a little toilet break. I'm sure everything was fine. Emily, your comment there just at the end. I know it was said with tongue in cheek. It was said with Worcester. And you know I'm only joking. But I am trying to make the questions a little bit more obscure. You guys are just too good. You guys are just too good. Okay, Amaze are back. We have some people back. Can it get higher? Just keep going. Okay, guys. Give me a shout, please, when you're back, because I want us to get going. Just tune this. It's fine, ladies and gentlemen. It's fine. I'm going to turn that down a little bit, because it's right in my noggin. Okay, guys, are we all back? Yes, says Ian. Carol are back. We're just waiting on... That's not even a chord. It sounds nice. That's it's just what you do. Just pick up the instrument and have a play. Okay, Mick back. Everybody's almost back, other than Bella Flex. I'm assuming they're back. But they're going to miss this if they don't get here. Well, it's not my fault. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're waiting for Emily and Bella Flex. The rockets went off again, guys. I don't know if you heard them. I heard them. I'm interested in that. I've never really... Bella Flex are back. We're just waiting on the Super 6. That's interesting. I've never written a song on the ukulele. I've written loads of songs. Paul's written loads of songs as well. Back for breakfast. Yes, okay. Super 6, are you here? Because we need to go. You're back! Good. I hope you heard me say, Emily. I was saying in tongue-in-cheek. I know you weren't really upset, but I obviously don't think that you're cheating. It's all for the bands. It's all for the giggles. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The songs. Number 1. Name of the song, please, and the artist. This one goes like this. You shake my nerves and you're right on my brain. Too much of love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. I left the love cause I thought it was funny. I'm not gonna do But it's good. You could do that on a ukulele. Just pick one up yourself. 20 quid. 20 quid. Do it yourself. That was number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Song number 1. I thought Emily had written good, but she hadn't. She'd written back. Back for good. Not one of the songs. Here we go. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, goes like this. This is number 2. Somewhere in the city where the air is still, a baby being born in the overkill. Who cares what people say? Walk down love's motorway. Ambition, love, wearing boxing gloves and singing hearts and flowers. Can't sing anymore because it's the next line, ladies and gentlemen. It's the way this part works. That's all you got. That's all you got, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you get from me. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Now I get capos. Here we are. Professional. Number 3. Number 3. If I could make a wish, I'd think I'd pass. Can't think of anything I need. No cigarettes, no sleep, no light, no sound, nothing to eat, no books to read. Making love with you. You know that song, ladies and gentlemen? But you just might not know it. I think you'll know it though. If I could move. Number 4, ladies and gentlemen. I'm being garroted by my own garrot. Number 4 goes like this. Number 4. Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, rolling into the night? People so busy, make me feel dizzy. Taxi lights shine so bright, but I don't need no friends as long as I gaze on who knows? Who knows the answer, ladies and gentlemen? That was number 4. This is number 5. I just felt as if I was a little bit too far away. It was unnerving me somewhat. Did anybody else get another drink? Gin. I'm going to play this quite relaxed. I'm not going to go really high pitched. I'm going to play it nice and relaxed. That's the only way I can do it. Got it. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories when everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place. Stare too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Oh, That was number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Number 6. Back on the capo, is it? Well, why not make it easy for yourself, Alan? Why don't you put the capo ones all in the same fucking order? Who knows? Maybe it's to do with performance, ladies and gentlemen. Number 6 goes like this. Once I had a love and it was divine. I soon found out that I was losing my mind. Seemed like the real thing, but it was so blind. Much mistrust, the love's gone behind. In between, what I find is pleasing and I'm feeling fine. Love is so confusing, there's no peace of mind. If I fear I'm losing you, it's just no good. The teasing like you do. I'm not going to do that. It's too high, ladies and gentlemen. Capo 4, ladies and gentlemen, makes it higher. The lower it goes, the higher it goes. That's the way it goes. I don't think you'll have too much trouble with that one, ladies and gentlemen. Number 7 goes like this. I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking through the streets of Soho in the rain. He was looking for a place called Lee Ho Fooks. Gonna get himself a plate of beef chow mein. If you hear him howling around your kitchen door, you better not let him in. The little old lady got mutilated late last night. It's the same chords as Sweet Home Alabama. Has anybody noticed that? I just noticed that. It's the same chords. It's the same goddamn chords. God damn. I wonder if they've done a little Sue Me, Sue You. Sue, okay. I wonder who wrote the song first. They're quite different songs, but the chords is the same. Exactly the same. Okay, here we go. Number 8, ladies and gentlemen. Goes like this. I heat up, I can't cool down. You got me spinning round and round, round and round, around it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Every time you call my name, I heat up like a burning flame, full of desire. Kiss me, baby, let the fire get higher. And then sing the name of the chorus. What a great song. Don't do that often. Nice, ladies and gentlemen. But who did it? Who did it, ladies and gentlemen? Who did it? Who did it? You tell me who did it. The next one. This is a... Well, you're all probably thinking, where's the Beatles song? If that's not a clue, then you're doing the wrong quiz. Okay, number 9, ladies and gentlemen, goes like this. Blimey, this is tricky. How do we do this? Okay. I don't want to lose it now. You know I believe in how you're asking me, will my love grow? all you get, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you get for your Beatles this week. That's it. That's all you're getting. That's nothing. Number 10, ladies and gentlemen, sing along if you will, goes like this. Let's have a sing along, shall we? Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in a play, and don't you know it's a beautiful day? Hey, running down the avenue and see how the sun shines brightly in a city. On the streets where once was pity, Mr. Blue Sky is living here today. Hey, well done, ladies and gentlemen. That's your lot for the night. I realise I sang Mr. Blue Sky once, but it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter for musical ears and musicalados like you. So there are your 10 songs, my friends, my quizzers, and my peoples. Get your answers down whilst you are just debilitating and debating. There are your pictures. The last ones, did anybody just hear LJ trying to call in the cats? I did. But I'm in this. Here you go. You hear that? Hudson is apparently outside. Okay, a couple more seconds, guys, on your pictures. A couple more on the pictures. And then we only have the potluck left, ladies and gentlemen, and we're coming back now. How were the claps? Really, Mick? Very cool. I always like a bit of almost said the name of the band. Well, let's be honest. If you don't know, number 10 is Mr. Blue Sky by ELO, then there's something wrong. I love ELO. I love ELO. They're just so good. Okay, here we go. The answers to the questions, ladies and gentlemen. The music round. Number 1, Great Balls of Fire, Jerry Lee Lewis. Pardon me. Number 2 was Somewhere in My Heart, was the next line I was going to sing. Somewhere in My Heart by Aztec Camera. Oh, blimey, pardon me. Number 3 was The Air That I Breathe. The Air That I Breathe by Hollies, the Hollies. Or Hollies. Number 4 was Waterloo Sunset by the Kinks. Number 5 was Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. Number 6 was Heart of Glass by Blondie. Number 7 was Werewolves of London by Warren Zevon. I've just realised I don't have my fake sunshine light. Ah, look how much light that's put back on me. I've realised that's not up. This. Oh. Number 8 was Abracadabra by Steve Miller Band. Number 9 was Something, brilliant George Harrison song, Something by the Beatles. And number 10 was Mr. Blue Sky by ELO. I'll go through those again. Number 1, Great Balls of Fire, Jerry Lee Lewis. Number 2, Somewhere in My Heart by Aztec Camera. Number 3, The Air That I Breathe by Hollies. Number 4, Waterloo Sunset by the Kinks. Number 5 was Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. Number 6, Heart of Glass by Blondie. Number 7 was Werewolves of London. Werewolves of London by Warren Zevon. Number 8 was Abracadabra by Steve Miller Band. Number 9 was Something by the Beatles. And number 10 was Mr. Blue Sky by ELO. How did we do, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. The originals beating Bella Flex, I just saw out of the corner of my eye, with 16. Bella Flex with 15. Dropped some. The Spoonettes, Full House, Knocking on the Door. Bosh, bosh. 17 for Amaze, which is excellent as well. 20 for the Super 6 as well. And the Foxies is all we're waiting for. Should have got 20. Ah, but brain freeze. Oh, no. That's all right, Mick. It's all right. Mick and Jen. Jen, I hope you're doing all right as well. Hope everybody's okay there. Hope you're all coping well. And 17 for the Foxies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, those scores are in. It's tight at the top. Couple of points. I'm not going to tell you. But it's tight at the top. It's tight at the top. There's 3 teams at the very top looking good. Then there are 2 teams. Actually, then the other 3 teams are pretty damn close. So that's what you got. But the 3 teams at the top, they're not too far away from the highest of the other one. Okay, so here we go. The last 10 questions, your final 10. And we'll have one more look at the pictures, guys. And then that's that. Here we go, potluck. Question number 1. It's always like this. It's always very close at the top. Question number 1. In the lucky pot. The infamous American bank robbers Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow were ambushed by police and killed in Louisiana. I'm just checking to make sure, sorry, that music was off. And it was off. I knew it was off, but I just wanted to make sure. It's the wine. Yes, indeed, Mick. Sorry, question number 1. The infamous American bank robbers Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow were ambushed by police and killed in Louisiana in what decade? And you can have 2 decades. You've got to get it dead on. What decade, please? What decade were Bonnie and Clyde killed? In what decade were they killed? It's also pretty much the decade in which they were active. Number 2. Great question. What major planet in our solar system? Has a mean distance of approximately 93 million miles from the sun? What major planet in our solar system has a mean distance of approximately 93 million miles from the sun? Tell me. Mafamwe. Number 3. Oh, I'm nearly... Look at this. This is a desperate situation. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A bit of sport for you. What is the first event in both the men's and the women's decathlon? What is the first event in both the women's and the men's decathlon? What is it? What is it? You know, ladies and gentlemen. I know you know. Number 4. Geography. A little bit of geography. Number 4. The Great Bear Lake. The Great Bear Lake has a surface area of over 31,000 square kilometers. 31,000 square kilometers. In what country is the Great Bear Lake? In what country is the Great Bear Lake that has a surface area of over 31,000 square kilometers, which is a pretty sizable chunk of real estate? It's pretty big, isn't it? I would suggest. I think that's probably bigger than Brighton. 31,000 square kilometers. Number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Number 5. Oh, this is a music question for you. Listen to these names of these songs, these tunes. Most Girls, Get the Party Started, and So What were among the hits in the 2000s for who? Most Girls, Get the Party Started, and So What were among the hits for who in the 2000s? Some Girls, Get the Party Started, and So What? What artist? Or band, I guess. Number 6. We have another entertainment question, just to really ram it down your throat. Whilst we're on it, you can be on it. Here we go. Number 6. What is the title of the 1985 Steven Spielberg film starring Danny Glover, Whoopi Goldberg, and Oprah Winfrey? What is the title of the 1985 film by Steven Spielberg starring Danny Glover, Whoopi Goldberg, and Oprah Winfrey? Number 7, ladies and gentlemen, is science. Science and nature for you. What is the name? This one's too easy. I might switch it around a bit. I gotta switch it around. It's too easy. I'll just say it. What is the name of the short period comet visible to the naked eye from the Earth every 75 to 76 years? I should have switched it around. I was going to ask you for the duration that it comes, but I didn't. What is the name of the short period comet visible to the naked eye from the Earth every 75 to 76 years, ladies and gentlemen? Have a guess. It's a comet. How many comets do you know? Number 8. This is quite a nice question, actually. Question number 8. What cosmetic product shares its name with a city in Algeria? Huh. What cosmetic product shares its name with a city in Algeria? It's a great question, that. I'm going to use that one again. Not for ages, though. Not for ages. Number 9. In what Dickens novel, art and literature for you, in what Dickens novel, your penultimate question, which I will finish on the 3rd try. In what Dickens novel is an orphan nicknamed Pip accosted by the escaped convict Abel Magwitch? Yep. In what Dickens novel is an orphan nicknamed Pip accosted by the escaped convict Abel Magwitch? Great book. I honestly find Dickens quite a struggle to read, and I like reading a lot, but this one is one of the least oppressive. Number 10, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 10. Your last question. Here we go. What Scottish new wave band's biggest hit in the 80s was the song Somewhere in My Heart? What Scottish new wave band's biggest hit was a song in the 80s called Somewhere in My Heart? I'll ask you those again so you can clarify your questions. Number 1, in what decade were Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow, the infamous bank robbers, killed in Louisiana? In what decade? Number 2, what major planet in our solar system has a mean distance of approximately 93 million miles from the sun? Number 3, what is the first event in both the women's and the men's decathlon events? Number 4, the Great Bear Lake, surface area of over 31,000 square kilometers. In what country is it? Number 5, listen to these songs. Most Girls, Get the Party Started, and So What. They were amongst the hits in the 2000s for who? Number 6, what is the title of the Steven Spielberg film from 1985 starring Danny Glover, Whoopi Goldberg, and Oprah Winfrey? Number 7, what is the name of the comet visible to the naked eye from Earth every 75 or so years? Number 8, What cosmetic product shares its name with a city in Algeria? Number 9. In what Dickens novel is an orphan nicknamed Pip accosted by the escaped convict Abel Magwitch? And number 10. What Scottish new wave band's biggest hit was a song in the 80s called Somewhere in My Heart? Ladies and gentlemen. And I will put your pictures up. But let us not forget, ladies and gentlemen, we also have something called the cake question. And the cake question, I can't remember. Mick, why don't you put the cake question up? It's on my phone. I know what the cake question is, but I can't quite remember the wording that you put. So Mick's going to type out the cake question for you in the chat whilst you're just looking at your pictures. The reason why I've left it this long for this particular cake question is I don't think this cake question is terribly difficult. However, a cake question is always better than no cake question in my book, as far as I'm concerned. So Mick, if you can type out the cake question. Pop it on the screen. We will mark the potluck, and you can also have a look at your cake question. I'll give you another 10 or 15 seconds on these pictures. This is the last time you're going to see these pictures, guys. So if you don't know any, you need to guess, because 10 seconds from now they're going. That is right. That is what's going to happen. And there's nothing you can do about it other than pausing the video and rewinding it. And then you'll be able to see them again. That's a good idea, actually. Okay, they're gone. There we are. Has Mick put the cake question up? Here we go. So the cake question is, the name of this cake is both a metamorphic rock, a game, and a cake. What cake is it? A metamorphic rock, a game, and a cake. Any clues? Any ideas? Pop them through, ladies and gentlemen. The first one to pop up on my screen, I will let you know if that happens, whilst I give you the answers to the potluck. There you go, Ian Roberts, straight away. Ian and Elaine, marble cake. Bingo. That's a bingo. You've won yourself some cake. Mick is going to be making cake. Mick's always making cake, to be fair. Let's be honest. I don't know anybody who makes cake better, but he's going to be making some cake. And so we have Paula, who's won some cake, I'm pretty certain, and also Ian and Elaine, who have won some cake. Mick, you probably need to start taking a tally down, and maybe we'll have to all chuck in £1 or something to help pay for the cost of making all these cakes. But here we go, the answers, which is important, ladies and gentlemen. Potluck, here we go, number 1. Well done. Well done, Ian and Elaine. Marble cake is correct. Potluck number 1. Bonnie and Clyde, the infamous bank robbers, were ambushed by police in Louisiana in the 1930s. It was 1934. May of 1934, if I remember. Hold on. I remember, man. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen. What major planet in our solar system has a mean distance of approximately 93 million miles from the sun? It's this one. It's the Earth. It's the Earth. It's the Earth. Earth. Number 3. Earth. I fight for Earth. Number 3. What is the first event in both the men's and the women's decathlon? It is the 100 meters. The running. 100 meters. Number 4. The Great Bear Lake. Surface area of over 31,000 square kilometers. What country? Canada. I was looking. You can't see this bookcase, so it has all my travel books. Canada. Canada is the answer, ladies and gentlemen. Canada. Number 5. The songs Most Girls, Get the Party Started, and So What were among the hits in the 2000s for Shirley, but it wasn't Shirley, but it was Pink. It was Pink, obviously. Pink is the answer for number 5. Number 6, the name of the film, 80s Steven Spielberg film, Danny Glover, Whoopi Goldberg, Oprah Winfrey, The Colour Purple. The Colour Purple, and it's a very good film. Number 7, the name of the comet, visible to the naked eye every 75 years, is Halley's Comet. Some people say Halley's Comet. Number 8, the cosmetic product that shares its name with a city in Algeria is... Why am I trying to make jokes? It's so rubbish. Mascara is the answer. Mascara is the answer. 8 is mascara. Number 9, the Dickens novel with the orphan Pip accosted by the convict Abel Magwitch is Great Expectations. And lastly, number 10, the Scottish new wave band biggest hit, Somewhere in My Heart, was indeed Aztec Camera, as I sang for you earlier on. I'll give you those again. Number 1, 1930s. Number 2 is Earth. Number 3 is 100 meters. Number 4 is Canada. Number 5 is Pink. Number 6, The Colour Purple. Number 7 is Halley's Comet. Number 8 is Mascara. Number 9, Great Expectations. And number 10 is Aztec Camera. Elaine and Ian have won the cake. Give me your scores, ladies and gentlemen. Missing calling. I know it's bad, isn't it, Mick? We can't. I'm trying, but I have to do it. Sometimes I do it, but sometimes I try and keep it in. 7 for Amaze. Very good scores, guys. You've done well. You've done well. 9 for the Spoons. Excellent. 9 for the Bellaflex. Excellent. 7 for Mick and Jen. Very good, guys. Foxies and Super 6, please. Why are these guys always the last ones to bring them up? Just saying, I'm just asking the question. Asking the question. Just asking. Just waiting. We're just waiting. Emily has a dispute. Brilliant. Okay, Emily, what's your dispute? Tell me your dispute. What are you disputing? I like this. This is great. Hurdles. Yep. Nope, the decathlon, both the men's and the women's decathlon start with the 100 meters. They both start with the 100 meters. Women do the 100 meters. They do. What do you mean women don't do decathlon? Of course women do decathlon. What on earth is going on here? They do the... Man. They don't. They do the decathlon as well. Okay, if that was your dispute, it was good. I overrule you. So what did you put down? What did you put down? Oh my God. Are you really going to make me... They do. Emily, Paula, you're wrong. The women do the decathlon. Jessica Ennis, all these wonderful women who run the decathlon, champions. They are champions of the decathlon. What's your score? Give me your score. Give me a score. Give me a score. Please. Just give it to me. The answer for that question was 100 meters. Okay, cool. Is that 9? So the one you got wrong was the decathlon one. Is that what we're saying? Yeah. The rest of them weren't that difficult. Did anybody who got the one, to be fair, the one about Bonnie and Clyde, I thought that was very, very good. Very, very good. Right now, with all the scores in, ladies and gentlemen, we only have one thing left to do, and that is to mark the pictures. I'm not laughing, but I'm still shocked that women don't do decathlon. And that was me trying to switch around men's and women's when I even asked the question to try and keep it fair. Man, I don't know what to say. Okay, we're on to the pictures, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to give you any more time on the pictures because you've had the pictures. You've had all the pictures you need, everybody. I love that. My niece does the decathlon. On to the pictures. Famous logos, ladies and gentlemen. Now, most of these you will know. I am no fool. I know that you will know most of these, but some of them, where's it gone? Totally disappeared. Some of them you might not know, but here we go. Here are the answers. Number 1. Burger King. Mm-hmm. Number 2 is Converse. The shoe company Converse. Number 3 is Evian, the water company. Number 4 is Philips. Number 4 is Philips. Number 5, did anybody get this right? Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. The cars that you go... Hot Wheels. Number 6 is Cartoon Network. Number 7 is one of the logos, a little bit older, older logo for Microsoft Office. It's Office, the Microsoft Office suite. Number 8, that is actually a branded logo for the Rolling Stones. Number 9 is Subway, ladies and gentlemen. Number 9 is Subway. Number 10 is Paramount, as in Paramount Pictures. Number 11 is Porsche. The prancing pony is Porsche. Number 12 is Dell. Number 13 is Twitter. Number 14 is the TV channel Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon. Number 15 is MTV. Number 16, I'm sure you all would have recognised it. Hopefully most of you would have got it, but it is Hilton. It's Hilton Hotels, Hilton. It's the Hilton brand. Number 17 is the now very popular and well-known Ask Jeeves logo. Ask Jeeves. If you put Jeeves, that's fine. Number 18 is Gucci. Number 19 is Nurofen. Why buy ibuprofen that costs £4 when you can buy ibuprofen that costs 50p? Hudson's still not in. I'm going to have to get him in a minute. And number 20 is Powergen, the energy company Powergen. I'll go through those again. Number 1, Burger King. Number 2, Converse. Number 3, Evian. Number 4, Philips. Number 5, Hot Wheels. Number 6, Cartoon Network. Number 7 is Microsoft Office. Number 8, the Rolling Stones. Number 9 is Subway. Number 10, Paramount, as in Paramount Pictures. Number 11 is Porsche. Number 12, Dell. Number 13, Twitter. 14, Nickelodeon. 15, MTV. 16, Hilton. 17 is Ask Jeeves, or just Jeeves. I'll accept Ask as well if you put Ask, but yeah. 18 is Gucci. 19 is Nurofen. And 20 is Powergen. Powergen. What scores did you get? There you go. The scores are in. 20. 20. 19 for the Super 6. 20 for Bella Flex. 20 for the Foxies. Wow, there's a lot of 20s in there. 18 for the originals. I knew only a couple would cause you problems. And 16 for Amaze. The scores are in, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I've added them all up correctly today. It's all done. It's all done right. And in last place, shall we say last place? I don't know if it's last. I just think it's not top. It's the furthest away place from being top, but the longest standing team with 58 points. It is Jen and Mick of the Originals. Give them a round of applause. 58 points. Very, very good. Followed very closely in 1, 2, 3, 4 in what is essentially fifth place with 61 points. It is Ian and Elaine, and half or thereabouts of the Amaze team. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And then we have one other team just outside of the 80s, and they are Bellaflex with 76. Coming in fourth place this week. Well done, guys. It's always nice to have you here. I like the clapping going on, ladies. Top three then, ladies and gentlemen. Top three. And in third place, despite a couple of full houses, and it is correctly added up, with 81 points, it is the Spoonettes. It is Annie and Denise and the children. Give them a round of applause for third position. Only to be beaten in second and first. And there is 1 point between them. Who knew how close these things could be? 1 point. And in second place, with 84 points, it is the Foxy Ladies and the Hound, and they had 3 full house scores, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a round of applause. But in the lead tonight by 1 point, with 85 points, it was the Super 6. They dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points on 5 rounds, and they had 1 top mark. They dropped 1 point on every round other than the music round, and they win with 85 points. They only dropped 5 points in the whole crew. The Foxies only dropped 6. The Spoonettes only dropped 9. Bellaflex only dropped 14, etc., etc. So well done to the Super 6 rightful winners this week by 1 point. It was so close, so close. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Almost unbelievable. But, ladies and gentlemen, come on. We know what's going on here. We know what's going on. We've done this before. We know what's coming. We know what's coming. Hats off to the Super 6. 85 points. They beat the Foxies and the Hound by 1 point. The Spoonettes by 4 points, those top 3. The other teams, well done. They were there. They were representing, but I have to say they have a significant diminished number of people playing. The Super 6, the Spoonettes, and the Foxies all had more than 2 people. The other teams only had 2 people, but that's all right. It's up to them. They can do what they want. We all know that. I'm not making excuses. Just saying. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the question. The kudos, quiz-winning, I should have put pomade in my hair question. 4 quiz winners of my heart. Let's see if the Super 6 can win this as well. Here we go. It's coming up. Let me put you on my screen so you can see my screen. You don't need to see this. This is what I get to see, ladies. It was really confusing. Well done. Yes, it is very well done to all of you. And I just love, I did say this the other day. I came back after the quiz I did on Tuesday. And I came literally after I finished it. The first thing I did was message you guys and went, "You guys are so much better than the other one." How wrong is this? Is it wrong? Is it wrong? Don't give a fuck. It's true, is what it is. It's true. Okay, the question is coming, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to keep you here forever. Here we go. Fastest finger first. Quickest internet question. Quicker. Worstest to short. Fuck! What 1980 film? What 1980 film includes the characters Dale Arden, Princess Aura, and Ming the Merciless? Flash Gordon Carroll got it. The Foxy Ladies. The Foxy Ladies got it, I'm afraid. And as you can see on this little screen down there, the Foxy Ladies came in first. Ryan was a close second. But the Foxy Ladies got it first, ladies and gentlemen. And everybody else got it by the time I'd said Minga the Merciless. Obviously. But Carol and the Foxy Ladies and the Hound got it well. So they are the Kudos quiz winners this week. So well done to them. Guys, that's it. We're done. We're done for another week. What are you going to do for the rest of the week? Don't forget the Saturday quiz is there if you want to do it. I know Emily drops in with her team, which is really, really good. And they are good quizzers. They are good quizzers, let me tell you. There's some good people. The Saturday quiz is now getting up to about 50 teams playing around the country. I'm sure there's some people playing in Germany and other places, which is quite cool. It's totally different from this. Now it's started to get bigger, and now I know that some other people are doing it as well. I definitely make it 100% different from any of the ones that we do privately. If you want to do that, come along. You're more than welcome. Every Saturday at 7 o'clock. We'll keep doing this as long as you guys want me to do it. As always, I miss your faces. I wish I could see you. You know, I'm quite a touchy-feely person. And, you know, I miss seeing you all. So I hope you're doing well. I hope things are going okay. I think if there's money coming, you can get it. If you're working, you can work. If everything, you know, I hope everything's going okay. If anybody needs to speak to me, you know where I am, in or outside of any groups whatsoever. I'm always here. If you want to swing by, stand at the end of the drive and say hello, just let me know. I love you all to bits. Thank you very much. I'm not going to badge you about donations. You all know what you're doing. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Well done to the Super Six. And I was pulling Emily's leg a little bit about cheating. I don't think anybody's cheating. Why would anybody bother? It's just daft. And well done to the Foxy Ladies and the Hound. You've been brilliant. I'll see you next week. If I see you on Saturday, I'll see you on Saturday. Send me messages. Do whatever you want to do. Be safe, be well. I love you to bits. See you later. Bye-bye.